First off, I want to say thank you to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. If it wasn't for him, this wouldn't be possible. Low Nose Boxing. Hit the like button, share the video, leave a comment, subscribe. We have a great weekend of boxing, Cinco de Mayo weekend. We're going to talk about Friday night, New York City, Times Square. Teofimo Lopez taking on Arnold Barboza for the WBO and Lineal Junior Welterweight Championship of the World. Ryan Garcia taking on Rolando Romero. A grudge match with a lot of history. 2 power punches that throw punches with mean intentions. Then we got Devin Haney looking to bounce back against Jose Ramirez. That's going to be a very interesting fight as well. And the future for all 3 of these fighters is going to be very interesting, assuming they handle their business. Devin Haney has to get past Jose Ramirez in order to get to a rematch with Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia has to get past Rolly Romero in order to get to a rematch with Devin Haney, right? But Ryan Garcia's name is also being linked to If Boots Ennis as well. Teofimo Lopez has to get past Arnold Barboza to eventually get a fight with Richardson Hitchens if he handles his business against George Kambosos Jr., right? 140 pounds is on fire right now. We got Richardson Hitchens taking on George Kambosos Jr. We got Subriel Matias against Alberto Puello. We got the Kingpin Teofimo Lopez against Arnold Barboza. Mateo is also looking to move up to 140 pounds and challenge If Boots Ennis. Now that's a big fight, but that also puts a lot of pressure on Teofimo Lopez because the performance has to match the call-out. In order to gain the type of attention for a Teofimo Lopez fight against If Boots Ennis, Teofimo Lopez is going to have to look spectacular against the only fighter on the card that's undefeated, that has a lot of momentum right now, in Arnold Barboza Jr. I'm not saying Teofimo Lopez can't do that, because he's done it before in the past with better fighters, but he has to do it because when he was calling out Terrence Bud Crawford, the performances weren't matching up to the call-out. He didn't have a great performance against Steve Claggett or Jermaine Ortiz. Now, If Boots Ennis is coming off of a spectacular performance. And prior to that, If Boots Ennis had 2 performances where he looked less than stellar. Pardon my voice. I'm losing my voice right now. I'm coming off of a little cold right now. Please bear with me. But like I was saying, in one fight, If Boots Ennis turned everything around. Boxing is like real life. 1 minute you could be down, the next minute you could be up. If Ennis' stock has went up since that scintillating performance over Demantis Stanionis. So Teofimo Lopez, in order to have buzz for a potential fight against If Boots Ennis, he's going to have to look spectacular against Arnold Barboza. I'm not talking about 12 rounds. I'm talking about he has to do Arnold Barboza the way he did Diego Magdaleno or the way he did Richard Comey in order to make that fight anticipated. If not, nobody's going to give him a shot going into that fight, especially the way If Ennis looked against Stanionis. But it's okay though, because even if Teofimo Lopez doesn't get a fight at 147 against If Boots Ennis, he could always take on Richardson Hitchens, or he could take on the winner of Subriel Matias and Alberto Puello, and eventually the winner of Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia if they make it to their fight. Ryan Garcia, like I mentioned as well, he's another person who's been mentioned along with If Boots Ennis. He's going to have to look spectacular also, because if he's in a rock'em sock'em drag-out war with Rolly Romero, nobody's going to look at him as having a shot against If Boots Ennis. And Devin Haney, all due respect, I don't think Devin Haney goes past 4 rounds against If Boots Ennis. Nevertheless, it's going to be a great weekend of boxing this weekend. 3 of the quote-unquote Fantastic 5 are going to be fighting on the same night. They're all going to be competing with each other to see who can outperform who. With that being said, hit the like button, share the video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, Low Nose Boxing, because Low Nose Boxing. I'm out.